Alrighty then. So if retreat is too cheap, my survival horror game becomes easy. And if retreat is too expensive, players die unfairly. So today we're breaking the retreat mechanics. At the end of the day, we're testing whether escape should cost 2 action points, 3 action points, or something worse. By the way, like and subscribe to the channel. We are testing here my board game, Valeria, because every action counts in this survival horror game where a swarm just attacked us. This is where we left off last time. And now we need to figure out if I should implement or not. That's going to be the end focus of this. If I should implement or not the game mechanic. Also, I'm going to test here if the stream is working correctly. And if yes, how should I implement it? Putting my earbuds here. How should I implement this retreat mechanic? It's not easy. Maybe it doesn't even need to be implemented. Who knows? So what we need to test here, they're also going to leave a, did I already leave this in the chat? A poll should it cost 2 retreat points, 1 free retreat, should it cost 2 action points, 3 action points, retreat or evade? Should I lose ammunition or take automatic damage? Leave your vote here right now so we can test this beautiful mechanic. Okay, I'm also streaming on YouTube, by the way, in both formats, in white and in short format, vertically. Okay, man, I'm so excited. So last time we left off with Anna here getting attacked by a swarm. Oh, by the way, just one short note. I replaced, or I'm trying to replace my bullets, so the ammunition that you're gathering, with this sign instead of this sign. So what do you think? Leave your comments, leave your thoughts in the comment section. I think this is much better. But if you combine it then later on, you're going to come to this, you're going to get poison darts or electric shocks or sleeping darts or... I'm still working on this. I have a couple of great freaking ideas. But hey, we need to test it. We need to test it. Okay. Anna just got the swarm here. Now, there are 2 possibilities. Remember, she has initiative. She had 3 movement points last time I checked. 3 action points. Now, if 3 action points. So what would be the most logical? First of all, we draw the swarm card. The swarm, the locust swarm, was placed at the nearest ventilation shaft. This is a ventilation shaft. Vent. Okay. Now, because it's on the diagonal, it cannot attack melee. Cannot use its melee attack, and they only attack melee. Where do we have a locust swarm card? So we can. There we go. Pick one. I'm going to pick this one. Okay, let's copy this and place it right here. By the way, I changed a little bit the design. The new cards are not in the game yet, but I posted on Instagram the new design. So Locust, 2 defense, 3 HP. We already talked about the throwing system, the battle system, the attack mechanics in the previous video, so please check that one out. But basically, it is a melee, so it has a range, it has movement of 3, it has 3 action points. It would need to go here or here in order to attack me. Now, I could attack it because I still have... No, wait, I had 2 action points remaining. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, that we have 3 action points remaining. And the question is, how to use evade or retreat. Now, I'm not in battle, so I can evade the battle. But this would mean... Interesting. So using evade would only make sense if the swarm locus is here, or I'm here. Let's just say for the sake of my argument, I'm here and I want to evade, basically move forward or move backwards. So the most logical thing would be to use my action. So evade is only then. Interesting. So of course I have 3 action points, so I could just move one back because I'm not engaged in battle. I didn't attack, they didn't attack. So I can move one back and lose 1 action point. I have two more action points. I could move one even further back, still have 1 more action point, and I could attack. Now, getting interesting. Why? So, because we draw the locus card, they are in the game. Because we have movement points. Oh, this is interesting. Because we have action points. So yes and no. The turn is because we forfeited our action points by ending the turn. Okay, this is an interesting mechanic. So the reason that the locusts are here is because we hit our end turn button. Hey, great. Fear the Swarm. Exactly the right card. I just draw exactly the right card. I didn't save the last cards that I draw last time. So yeah, but I drew exactly the right card. So this is the card that we drew. This means that the turn was forfeited by us, the players, meaning we have remaining our action points that we forfeited. And if I still can remember correctly, it was two action points that I was left with. Remember, the turn ends either when you use up all of your action points or you choose so. You choose to end your turn. Also, by the way, I still did not test if everything is working correctly here. So let me just quickly go on my laptop here and see if my live stream works. Please bear with me just a couple more seconds. Live is working. Yo, working. Perfect. I have to hear myself. I hate hearing myself. Okay, so this is working. Now, once again, we ended the turn. We still have remaining action points. But now the initiation is, or the initiative is at the game. The game has the initiative. Locust Swarm just came from the ventilation shaft. And they can move. How much can they move? Well, they have 3 action points. So they can move 2 squares, either here or here or here or here. No, wait. 1, 2, 3 action points. But they still need 1 to initiate an attack. But, so they can still move 1 forward and attack us. But because we have 1, at least 1 or more action point, we have the possibility of first mover advantage, or we have the first mover advantage. So as soon as they appear, we can attack them, and then they can perform their move. If we would not have had first mover advantage, then it could have moved freely and attack us. But because we do have first initiative or first mover advantage, we can attack. So we did attack them. So let's just play this play this out one more time, and we need to post this to the front. Okay, so we're going to put it here, roll our dice, by going to Valeria the game, valeriagame.com and roll here. And remember, we need to roll the dice number plus the damage that we have, which is 1. We have 1 damage currently. And this roll, 3 plus 1, which is 4, needs to be greater or equal to the defense in order to deal the amount of damage. So we rolled greater than, it takes 1 damage, and it has only 2 more HP. Now is the turn of the swarm. They move forward, either here or here. Now they should move the most disadvantaged way for the player, in the most disadvantaged fashion for the player. The most disadvantaged way to move for the player will be to block the exit. Aha, interesting. Now evade comes into play. This is really interesting, because evade could give us now the possibility, we still have 1 more action point, to move past the enemy 1 square or 2 squares. Okay, 2 squares, interesting. And I have to take these notes. Now, write this notes down. So, but it should use 3 action points. This is very, very, very interesting. So let's go back to the drawing board. Now, I only have 1 more action point, so I'm going to take from here. We're going to roll because locust attacks. And he rolled 1. Haha! Less than my defense, which is, hey, I have to add defense to the card. Write down this note. Add diff to player card. It's 5 actually. Okay, so our defense is 5. So it missed because it's 1 plus the damage, which is also 1. Still 1. Yeah, it's 1 for the locust. And I should increase the damage for the locust. Increase locust damage DMG to 2. So a far less damage. We have 10 points here. Nah, it's not enough damage. Okay. So this would be 1 scenario. But let's say we're going to move everything back. We're going to move a bullet back here. Didn't use it. Nothing happened. Everything is okay. And we did not lose any life. We had 8 life points, okay? So we move Locust back here. And let's say we have 3 action points, which is necessary to perform retreat or evade. Interesting. Yeah, but it's kind of tugging the enemy. So evade can be performed. So this is what I'm thinking about. Evade can be performed by moving away from the target, by the target, without taking damage. So this is evade. But I'm going to lose 3 action points. Although I move 1 and 2 squares. So use 3 action points to... I'm going to right here evade. Use 3 AP to move past or through the enemy 2 squares. But I don't know if this is fun. Because if we do this, and we have first mover advantage, no, we do not have first mover. So we only have first mover advantage on hitting something. Is this a action? So this is interesting. Should I? Because I have first move advantage, so I could use evade, just whoop. So move 2 squares, but I lose all of my action points. 0. Obviously, it's going to do 1, and then let's say it attacks, and obviously it's go ooh, hit me, hit me hard. Also, by the way, if it hits 10, it's critical. It's double damage plus any kind of buff that they have on them. Yeah. So it hits me, and I'm going to lose 1 more point. Okay, this is interesting. What do you think? So evade. Use 3 action points to move first, pass or through the enemy by 2 squares. So even if, yeah, and now I lost for movement advantage, and let's take a look at the Caretaker. He could do nothing because he does not have clear line of sight here. So that's it. I'm going to remain here in battle with, going to now roll back to hit, or place my ammo, roll to hit, and I hit him 1 damage. I have 0 movement points, 0 action points, so I cannot heal, I cannot do anything. Yes, this is interesting. It is an interesting mechanic. So this would have been one possibility. Another possibility would have been if I would be here, because then the movement would have looked like, so I'm going to pass a first mover advantage on the fact that, yeah, they'll have those movement points. I'm going to let him hit me. So I'm going to let him come 1, 2, and 3 would be the hit. So let's roll. I'm going to take, yep, I'm going to take the damage. Now use evade, move here, and lose all of my action points. Okay, I cannot heal. I can just retaliate. Okay, also Caretaker cannot help me. I'm solo. Oops, just hit the microphone. I'm solo in this battle until the battle ends. I cannot use retreat. Oh yes, that would be interesting. So I could, yeah, but you never can do this. Even if I would have had 3 action points, then yes, that would have been the possibility too. 1, 2, 3 action points. I could have used this. Then I still have 2 action points. So use my first move advantage. I would hit him. So I can still hit him. That's it. That is interesting. That is interesting. And then I still have 1 more point in order to heal in case I'm getting badly damaged. Yes, they do 2 damage, so I have 6 more HP left. Okay, interesting mechanic, but you have to remember a lot of stuff. So I don't know if this is practical or not, but I like the mechanic. It is a interesting battle mechanic, let's just say. But I have to increase. So if I give myself more power, I also have to increase the damage that. So I already wrote it down. Increase the damage for Locust to 2. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to stop the stream right here. Let me hear your thoughts down in the comment section. I'm Norbert Menhart, and I'm the creator of Valeria, the board game, survival horror board game, coming out not soon, but hey, this channel is actually dedicated to this one game, and then the sequels that are going to come out, and it's dedicated to the building process. So hope you enjoyed this video. Catch you next time. Bye bye.